All right, today I'm installing 2-inch handlebar risers on my 2022 Aprilia Tuareg 660. Why do I need handlebar risers, 2-inch handlebar riser? Am I just wasting my time? Am I wasting my money? Is it really gonna benefit me? I've noticed in my riding so far that I get a lot of pressure in my elbows and my wrist. I feel like I'm riding too far forward. I needed to be back just a little bit like this. Is this gonna fix that? Man, and what is it gonna take to install these handlebar risers? Is it an easy install? Stick around, let's get into this thing and see if this is gonna help us out. All right, in this video today, we're installing 2-inch handlebar risers on our 2022 Aprilia Tuareg 660. And let me show you the two main tools you're gonna need. You need one of these. Oh yeah, you know why you need one of these? Because when you go to tighten down 2-inch handlebar risers on your handlebar clamps, your Torx bit will not fit in between the two places. So you got to get you an Allen key and you've got to cut it really short, just barely where it will fit down into the nut, and then you can torque it down. Very important. So I'm just testing my positioning on this bike. So if you watched any of my videos, you kind of figured out from me that I really don't care for the seat that comes with this Aprilia Tuareg 660. This is the 2022 model, and the seat is like a dirt bike. So basically it's like I'm sitting on a 4x4 post with maybe a 2-inch foam pad on it. Not the most comfortable setup when you're in the saddle all day. I mean, it's very, I understand why they went with this kind of seat. It's very maneuverable, handling the bike and the off-road stuff, but man, I am on the highways a lot, and to get to off-road places like that, but the seat is just a little bit too hard for me. So this is leading up to what this video is about today. So I can scoot back just a couple of more inches and the seat is a little bit more comfortable because it gets a little wider. And when I do that, I feel like all my weight is on my wrist and my elbows. So my elbows and my wrist kind of get fatigued after a while, and not the most comfortable riding position. Now when I'm up in the saddle here, kind of like where you'd be in your off-road setting, it's not too bad. I can sit up more straight and I don't feel like all my weight's on my wrist and my elbows. But there are times, most of the time when I'm going down the highway, I want to kick back some. So I need my handlebars to go up and back a little bit. So I got this product from Rock Speed FX. This is a 2-inch handlebar riser. So we're going to be installing this today on the 2022 Aprilia Tuareg 660, and we're going to see if that's going to help my riding position for when I'm going down those long stretches of the highway. All right, first thing we need to do is we need to get our red accessory bar loosened up so we can tilt it forward out of the way. Now we need to take the top clamps off of the handlebar bracket. Alright, so this is our controller module for our aux beam lights. I got a couple of zip ties and there's a sticky back on there. It's attached right to the handlebar. So we're gonna have to redo that because our handlebars will be a little bit taller in a different position. So I'm just gonna get that out of the way for now too. those are fitting either. I don't think these are going to fit. Well, that feels a lot better. We're back. You may notice a little bit of difference here, especially in the background. We have some new shutters put on. So my hair might look a little longer. So I ordered these handlebar risers, and great product. I ordered it through Amazon and they just sent the wrong size. So I had to do a return, and they took the return, and then I ordered the size that I needed again. So the bar size is 1 1/8 inch. The first ones they sent me was 1 1/4 inch, and that was just too big. So the new ones came in, and guess what? They sent the wrong size again. They sent the smaller size, 7/8 of an inch. So so finally, I don't know, I guess it's been a couple of weeks now. So they finally sent me the correct size, 1 1/8 inch. So pretty self-explanatory how to put this on. The only issue is, and this took a little bit of doing, is, let me show you. So here was the issue. Getting this on was fine. Putting this back on. Now once you get up to here, the handlebar, see, now you have this nut here is covered by the 2-inch riser, and there's not a whole lot of room to get in there underneath this riser here. So I couldn't use my Torx bit that I was using to tighten everything. So once you get all this on, and you have to figure out how to get something in there to tighten those bolts down and torque it down. So I had to take one of my Allen keys, and I had to cut most of it off. So basically I got a little 90-degree angle, and it barely fits in there, but enough to bite in right there. See how that's fitting in there? So it fits right in there. So now we can tighten it down and we can pull it out. This little tool here, I don't want to lose it, because if I ever have to make adjustments or tightening. So it goes in my bag here, my tank bag, along with my Allen key for my accessory bar. So after all that debacle, we finally got our handlebar risers on there. I think I've got it set where I like it. So the next thing we need to do is to take it for a test ride. We're going to go to, there's a new housing development down at the end of our road, and so I can do a little bit of on-road and I can get on the off-road if they're not doing construction out there. They might be doing construction, so I don't know if we're going to be able to ride out there. We'll go see what we can see, but I want to try to get this off-road. I want to stand up. I want to see if this 2-inch handlebar riser is really going to benefit me. So we need to get some riding gear on. Let's get some riding gear on. All right, let's go test out these handlebar risers. Man, so far it feels really good. I definitely like the 2-inch rise on there. Yeah, I think that's going to make a huge difference there. Feels much better. Scoot back. Oh yeah, that's a huge improvement right there, standing up. Before I didn't quite have enough arm length, I guess, to fully grasp the handles. handlebar or the grips, but now I'm able to. Alright, let's put the bike in off-road mode. Bike is in off-road mode. Man, I feel like I have better control on the bike here with these 2-inch handlebar risers. I really do like it. Especially the off-road. When you're standing, I can actually grip all the way around the grips on the handlebar now. Before, I was just kind of, the end of my fingertips were gripping around it. Now I can get my thumb and my fingertips around it, so I think that's going to work. All right. Well, test ride is complete with the 2-inch handlebar risers. I'm really going to like this. This is really going to add extra comfort as I'm going down the road. And then once I get off-road, I feel like I have more control. A lot of pressure on my wrist and elbows supporting my upper body. Now I'm raised up like this. Better control. I feel more comfortable, more confident with these handlebar risers. Great product. Once they sent the right size, then everything was good to go. Pretty easy to install there. You just got to cut your little Allen key to size where you can fit it under the riser and be able to tighten down your handlebar clamps. All right, well there you have it. So that fixed comfort issues and more control. Better control for me off-road with the 2-inch handlebar riser. There's going to be a link down in the description box below. So if you're interested in that and you have a Aprilia Tuareg 660, you'll have a product link and you can get the correct size. Hopefully they send you the right one. They sent me 2 different sizes. Finally the 3rd size, which was the last one they offered, is the one that fit. I knew it all along. They just kept sending the wrong one for some reason. So, all right, adios.